Congressman. I was thinking if, looking at the backdrop here, if this was an Obama speech, we'd probably have like a whole line of kids standing up here behind us. The propaganda tools. On the way over, I heard it. There was a song came on the radio. It was an Alan Jackson song. Many of you probably heard this. It says, I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. And I was thinking about, CNN has Piers Morgan on it. And that,
Consider not used. Go back, England.
One of many things we agree on. I was thinking about that last part. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. And I was thinking, if you watch CNN, that's probably right. A lot of our local, the liberal papers all over the country, they like to see this movement as irrelevant, and our local Columbian down there in Clark County actually called movement just like this, called us irrelevant. And, I finally found, I did find a good use for papers just like that, though. Recently, my kids got we got them these beautiful blue birds, and they're some South American, gorgeous blue color, and I found that, it's very absorbent, and it's good to line the bottom of the cage there. It doesn't matter if you read the paper before or after the birds get done with it. It's full of the same thing either way. Hold on, that's not true. That's not true. The birds aren't blue, they're green. We've had patriots standing up for this country since before we became a country. A man named George Washington in the French, he was fighting against the French. And he rode into battle, and he had a horse shot out from under him in that battle. Instead of accepting defeat, he got on another horse. That horse was shot out from under him in that battle. His coat was hit, and what did he do? Did he retreat? Did he leave? Did he leave the battlefield and leave his men? No. He went and he found another horse. And I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about some of my family. And I have an ancestor, one of my great-great-great-great-grandfathers. He fought under General George Washington. He was in the New Jersey Regiment in 76 and 77, and he was in the Pennsylvania Regiment in 78 to 83. And he fought in the Battle of Long Island, Princeton, Brandywine, Germantown, and I'm thinking about all the people that have sacrificed. And just going back to our history, and this is how we started. We started by showing up, taking the field like we're doing today, and being ready to do battle with the people that would take our guns. And, we fled tyranny from all parts of the world. All of our ancestors, no matter when you came here, you fled tyranny to come here for freedom. And those tyrants are trying to chase us down here. And our gun rights, you often hear in the media that our gun rights have to do with some sporting purpose. It has nothing to do with a sporting purpose. Our founding fathers, they knew what a sporting purpose was. A sporting purpose was a red coat at 200 yards moving into a 20-mile-an-hour crosswind. That's a sporting purpose. And that's where our Second Amendment defends. It's not up to a vote. It's not up to a decision of the majority. Our rights come from God, and they are subject to no vote at any time. When I look at our history and I think that you see people here like this today, I had to hike in like 12 blocks away to get here. I've been here many times, and I haven't seen a crowd that I had to walk that far to get to this place. And we stand up and we fight when it's time. And our history is a history of people standing up and knowing when it's time to fight. The time to stand up against tyrants is not when you're on the train on the way to Auschwitz. The answer is to never get on that train in the first place. And I want to, just let those out there know, and I know some of the media is present today, that if anyone intends to take our guns, know this. We have fought for freedom on this continent before, and long before our knees bear the stain of American soil, we will do so again. George Washington was an incredible man, and he was a great warrior, but he is not an incredible man because he got on the first horse, nor the second. He is an incredible man because he had the courage to mount that third. This is not the time to give up on this country. It's time to mount another horse. Thank you all. I'm David Hedrick. God bless.
Thanks, David. Okay, I've been asked to read a poem this is in honor of the Marines, but I think it can go for any service person.
Come on, Travis. Probably out there stealing my car. But that's
I wanted to thank Travis Nugent for getting me involved and having the heads up to get the permit and get the ball rolling on that and set up the kids' table and
Speak up,
with all the
please!
balloons and prizes for kids and all of that. So I want to give a big shout to Travis.
how's it going, guys? Thanks for coming. Well, thank you guys very much. This shows what grassroots is all about. I'm the communications director also for the Citizens Committee. We're based up in Bellevue, and we're kind of the grassroots arm of the gun rights movement. This is grassroots. This is where it all begins, right here. You guys outrank everybody in that building, and don't let them forget it. It's important that they remember this, and it's important that you contact them.
There seems to be an arms race.
Hot topic at the state capitol, Olympia. Thousands of gun advocates rallying in support of Second Amendment rights. The country's gun control debate has triggered a response by gun owners called Guns Across America. A rally today aimed at defending attacks on the character of people who carry. King 5's Zahid Arab shows us emotions were running high today. He's live in the Digital Media Center tonight. Zahid?
Well, and this week, President Obama signed 23 executive actions addressing gun control reform. Organizers of the rally say enough is enough. While they agree gun violence is an issue, they believe he's targeting the wrong people.
And I'm damn proud that we live in a country where I can open carry a handgun.
Fired up.
You see, we are at a crossroads, and we are at a time of choosing.
Gun owners and advocates of all ages go on the assault, standing up for the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, and opposing any further gun control laws or legislation.
To disarm innocent people who have not committed any crimes is in and of itself a crime.
Amid the arsenal of signs on the grounds of the state capitol
There's a lot of people.
is Jennifer Ingman. She doesn't own a gun, but wants others to have the right to.
I have a kindergartner that's in school. There should be people there that are armed, because when someone that's bad and comes into a school to shoot our children, no one is armed, there's nothing they can do.
Liberty or tyranny?
I'm just so sad for the people who are here today.
Watching from a distance, these faith leaders recognize guns are part of the country's culture, but they say the timing of the rally is bad taste on Martin Luther King Jr. weekend.
For this gun rally and these gun enthusiasts to be essentially celebrating the instrument of his assassination is an affront to everything we stand for.
It's so deeply insensitive.
I don't think it's bad taste at all. Once again, it's protecting freedom. And Martin Luther King stood up for the freedom of people, and we're standing up for our freedom. So I think, if anything, they go hand in hand.
The message is loud and clear.
We need to protect ourselves and our children.
Ingman hopes the country hears it. Gun owners call the president's actions this week a knee-jerk reaction to tragedies like the mass shooting last month in Sandy Hook. They say it was a criminal act by one person, not the country's gun community. Reporting live, Zahid Arab.